already know who it is. It's your boy Chris the Don, and I'm bringing you another video, man. And you already know what's going on. It's the My Player Builder, the 2K20 demo that's just came out recently, and I was kind of excited for it and a little bit disappointed, but how can I explain it, man? It's a good concept, but I'm so used to the prelude that I didn't expect it to just be making your player and playing one scrimmage game. But besides the point, they did change it to a demo, and they made sure that they specifically said it was a demo, so I completely understand. So start off, I'm making a KD build, and I'm also making a stretch 4. You're gonna see a couple gameplay of it in this whole thing. But let's talk about what's been happening the last few days, weeks, and all that stuff. So the My Player Builder, I like it, man, and it seems kind of balanced. A couple flaws I did see, like I think you all noticed that small forwards, I don't know why they made them so slow. I could understand the cap off at 6'9" because of what they were doing last year. 6'10" lockdowns were ridiculous. So I definitely understand, man. But the fact that once you reach like 6'9", you're just as slow as a center, that doesn't make any sense. Why is a small forward slow as a center? Like, at least be able to go to the speeds of 80s or even close to 90s, low 90s. Like, there's no way a slasher should be just in the 80s, or a playmaking small forward should be that low either. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I understand they nerfed the point fours this year, and I'm kind of glad, because there's no way it should be as fast as a regular playmaker anyways. And man, but it was different. It was really different. I like the pie charts, and I mean, I understand it's a demo, so why would you put all the pie charts anyways? Which made a lot of sense when they said 2K19 will have a lot more pie charts, and even probably a custom pie chart. So we might see some more cheese than we need to, man. We might see 2K16 and 2K17 .4s, ridiculous .4s and whatnot. 7-foot playmakers and whatnot. Nah, I'm just kidding. They capped off all that playmaking nonsense for the centers and whatnot. But yeah, man, and they have preset builds and everything like that. Personally, I don't like the preset builds, just because, like it said, a KD build. I tried making a KD build, but the preset was supposed to be Kevin Durant, and all he had was shooting. Like, KD is more than just shooting, guys. He could do faders. He has handles, not like a guard, but he has handles. He has defense. He could stretch the floor easily. He could drive in the paint. There's so much things KD can do, so I can understand why they just want to make him specifically a shooter. But he's not just a shooter. Just understand that. And you see my stretches compared to Tobias Harris and all that. Dog, that would be dope. Tobias Harris, a two-way stretch? Do you understand how dope that is? Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to test him out at 99, because, like they said, in 40 hours, you should be able to be a 95. And after that, you're going to be, I don't know, a couple more days a 99. And not just that, man. And I like what they're trying to do with it this year. So once you reach 95, the more higher level you go, you could go all the way to 99. But this year you could drop your overall, and by that, I mean specifically, how can I explain it? Like, your win percentage and how you play, your play style, is depending how your overall would be. So say if you're 99 and you go against another 99 and you lose, constantly over and over and over, you will drop in your overall. You will be a 98 again. So, but you can't drop lower than a 95. But you could go all the way to a 95. So when they said they were going to separate the boys to the men, I understand it's completely what they're saying. They're trying to have more competition. And unfortunately, it might cause the same bullshit as 2K19, to where everybody's running away once they see competition. But we'll see how the setup is, you know. Hopefully they don't show our ranks this year again, because I was in the Elite 3 last year, and they kept running and running and running and running and running and running and running. It was ridiculous, man. But yeah, man. But there's so much in Tune, bro. Like, they brought back the so the stretches can use any base, any jump shots. They're not limited anymore. I was excited for that limited shit. Look at that green. Okay, yeah, but anyways, but like I said, like for the stretches, they could use any jump shot like in 2K19. So you're already gonna see the cheese again. But I don't know. There's a lot of new things, man. There's a lot of new things that I'm excited for. A lot of things I'm not messing with. I thought they was gonna nerf stretches. Instead, they nerfed small forwards. And they did a lot of other stuff like that. But they are looking into the mistakes they have made. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see some good shit, man. But other than that, how can I explain it? One thing I didn't like was with the centers, is that rebounding and rim protecting to come together. So if you become a glass cleaner, you're automatically a rim protector. If you become a rim protector, you're automatically a glass cleaner. I mean, that was one of the best builds last year, a rebounding rim or defending glass, well, defending rebounder. Those were two great builds last year. So 2K decided just to put them together this year. How OP is that? I made one earlier, well, later in the gameplay. Sorry, this is a really earlier footage, man. I wasn't playing my best, but I made a couple other builds, like a slashing playmaker and what is it called? Yeah, basically a rebounding rim. So even though he has post scoring, he has 95 dunking, bro. 95 standing dunk, and he's a rebounding rim. Do you understand that? A 95 standing dunk, contact finisher, all that good stuff, man. Like, that's OP. Centers are gonna be crazy good this year. Well, that's if you know your post moves, because you can't break people like you used to. You can't just break people with the post scoring badge. So you really got to know real post moves this year. I've always knew how to post. A lot of people don't know how to post. You got to know that post game, man. If you don't know that post game, you whack. You ain't cool. You ain't about this 2K life. You ain't a real player. You've never played basketball. But yeah, man, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of topics here, but I gotta think. What's a good topic, man? Like, what? I like how they did the point guards this year. Like, even though I'm a shot creating, like, technically I chose a shooting attributes and a playmaking attributes, and they gave me slashing playmaker. Like, I wanted to make a shot play this year because, you know, the shot gives you basically every type of attribute last year, and then the playmaking just ups your playmaking. And the slashing playmaker this year is basically a shooting, slashing, playmaking, defending point guard. Like, interior defense. No, not interior. Exterior defense, like perimeter defense. What else? Perimeter defense was like in the 70s, high 70s. Steal was in the low 70s. What's it called? When you can move side to side real fast. But lateral defense, there you go. Lateral defense was in the high 70s. Playmaking was the 95, all the way to 6'5", bro. At 6'5" last year, you did not have no 95 playmaking unless you were a pure playmaker. My slashing abilities, like driving layups, driving dunks, were all 80s, like mid-range 80s. My shooting, my 3-point was a 78. My mid-range was 83. Bro, like, it doesn't take that much. Like, a 78 is perfect for a 3-point, as long as I know my shot, and I always know my shot half the time. Plus, he could fade, all that stuff, gold, Hall of Fame badges, bro. The builds are OP. So whatever y'all decide to choose, I would strongly suggest going with a point guard this year, but everybody's going to be a point guard anyways. You already know. A point guard, and if they fix the small forwards, like the speed, I would either go with either a stretch or a center, to be honest, because like they gave stretches a goddamn 93 ball. Like, you could be a two-way stretch and have a damn near close to a high 80 or 93 ball. That is ridiculous. Just being a regular stretch gives you defense in the 70s for perimeter defense. Just being a regular stretch, just choosing the whole green part of just shooting badges. That is ridiculous. Yeah, man. But yeah, that should be the discussion, man. Like, if there's any more topics you want to discuss, just put it in the comments below, and catch me on Twitch, man. Twitch is still the same. For me, it's Chris the Don, still the same as my YouTube. Catch me on Twitch, because I'm gonna start streaming over there and taking the highlights from my streams and then putting it on here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Have all my discussions and whatnot with my crew. Speaking of which, I might need a new crew member, man. One of them is being Aggie, and I don't like being agitated, man. I like fluid gameplay. So definitely we looking for another player that can run with us, man. So that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time, y'all.
You wasn't with me then, so you not with me now. I think I just walked up and cried. They say they only gonna give me one shot. I guess I'll give it all I got. You wasn't with me then, so you not with me now. I think I just walked up and cried. They say they only gonna give me one shot. I guess I'll give it all I got.
It's Drama World.